It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. Count us out. Governors reply Buhari. Deny short-changing local government areas. Governors Senator Hope Uzodinma of Imo State and Senator Fìghtïñg of Delta State are both cleared themselves of the allegations of short-changing local government council areas in their states. The denial followed a recent allegation by President Muhammadu Buhari in a media interview while stating his objection to state police. According to Buhari, a situation where the state governors have failed to allow local government councils to function independently and subsuming them under their control does not augur well for allowing state police, fearing that the state governors would as well put them under their pockets. Responding to the allegation, the media aide to Uzodinma, Mr. Modestus Nwakpa, denied such happening in Imo State, saying that Imo is a peculiar state in the sense that prudence has always been the watchword for Uzodinma's administration. He maintained that Buhari's declaration could have been in reference to Imo because Imo was a standard bearer in fiscal prudence. He said, "I can tell you for sure that neither the Imo State governor nor the Imo State government is party to any short-changing of the local government councils. Go around and evaluate the level of infrastructural projects completed and those under construction within a space of 2 years," said, adding that you do not need to believe me. All you need to do is go round the council areas and talk to the interim management committee chairman in the council. Governor Hope Uzodinma is working to change the narrative and impact a vast majority of the Imo citizens. Similarly, Governor Okowa also distanced his administration from the accusation as his chief press secretary, Mr. Olise Ifeajika, said that instead, the Delta State government has been augmenting the allocations to its 25 council areas. He said that local governments in the state are only autonomous but are fully in control of their finances. He said that the local government chairman in the state can attest to it. He also said that in Delta, we don't shortchange local government. The administration of His Excellency Senator Dr. Fìghtïñg is known for transparency, accountability, and strict adherence to due process. Over the years, we have engaged the 25 local governments in good relationships. Delta has been encouraging its local government with funds. We do provide them with funds when they don't have to run the system, and local government chairmen can attest to that. The state government has been assisting the local government with 500 million monthly to augment their allocation. He wondered how a council area that is battling to survive with mega allocation would be made to sign to be underpaid when they have financial need. The state government intervenes. No local government chairman has ever complained about that in Delta, and if other states or the federal government is doing that and killing local government system without power devolution, Delta is not, he added. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its military wing, Eastern Security Network, as the primary cause of insecurity in the state and southeastern part of Nigeria. However, Governor Hope Uzodinma is convinced beyond the activities of the IPOB, where the governor, in his own view, that there are bigger sponsors in the picture that are actually responsible for the insecurity sopping in his leadership, and saying that precisely the governor accused the former governor of Imo State, Senator Rochas Okorocha, and the governorship candidate for Action Alliance in the 2019 gubernatorial election, Uche Nwosu, who happens to be the son-in-law of Okorocha, as the financier of banditry and also kidnapping in Imo State. And since the revelation by the Imo State government, there have been arguments suggesting the exoneration of the indigenous people of Biafra from the insecurity challenges in Imo State. A lot of analysts are arguing that IPOB had been vindicated by the recent revelation of the state government, but a closer look at the past activities of the indigenous people of Biafra will maintain the involvement of proscribed group in the cases of acute insecurity in Imo State, and it is safe to say that the revelation of the state government is not enough to exonerate the IPOB of insecurity in Imo State. Rather than clear their names, they appear bent on using overt and covert means to blackmail the police high command, which legitimately arrested Uche Nwosu They are also seeking to dent the image of the fine security officers attached to the governor of Imo State. The statement issued on Monday and made available read: plots by those believed to be foiling insecurity, particularly kidnapping, banditry, arson, and cannibalism in Imo State ahead of January 4, 2022. Imo stakeholders meeting got ahead on Monday with false news of the alleged arrest of the security officers attached to Governor Hope Uzodinma. Governor Uzodinma, it is believed that they will use the stakeholders meeting to expose the identities of those behind insecurity and other forms of criminality in Imo State. This has prompted Imo citizens to become more curious to discover the identities of those undermining their peace and prosperity. Thus, the current media frenzy by both Rochas Okorocha and Uche Nwosu appears to be strengthening the notion of culpability. To discredit the government and undermine the peace which the government has achieved so far, as was evident in the large number of Imo people who came back home from around the world for Christmas and New Year festivities, the duo have resorted to publishing falsehood yet again about security officers in the state's government house. Their claim of the current arrest and detention of the certain Shaba, whom they alleged to be the CSO of the Imo State governor, is traced to the governor CSO, is not known by the name of Shaba, both officially and otherwise. In addition, no security officer in the governor's security team was either arrested or is currently unaccounted for. As such, the entire story can be described as a poor scripted fabrication aimed at misleading the unsuspecting public. For the avoidance of doubt, Okorocha and Nwosu have been specifically mentioned by suspects who are in the custody of security agents as being sponsors of kidnapping and banditry in Imo State, using their relationship with former ex-militants to perpetrate the crimes. Rather than clear their names, they appear bent on being overt and covert means to blackmail the police high command, and the public must be informed that the entire report is false and a failed attempt to frustrate the Imo stakeholders meeting taking place on Tuesday. And this is why the mass of Imo people who are undoubtedly peaceful and fun-loving are enjoined to discountenance the serial falsehood that continues to churn out the embattled duo. The focus and direction of the Governor Uzodinma-led government, it must be emphasized, will continue to be about the well-being of people of the state, no matter what is stake, and these were the comments.
Are not released. The President General of the organization, Professor George Obiozo, told Tribune Online in Owerri on the telephone on Saturday that such statement did not come from him, and as such should be completely disregarded because it is coming from fake and dissident group that has no address. He said that Igbos have not decided on anything like that, and that Ohanaeze Ndigbo will only speak when they hear my voice or Alex Ogbonaya. Izuguzoro group is a fake group who are claiming to be Ohanaeze Ndigbo. Obiozo maintained that the said group had no local standing to talk about such issues concerning Igbo and was looking for cheap attention.